world's worst. Okay, so we have some of the world's best improvisers performing the worst of what you would do at an occupation. So let's start off with world's worst plastic surgeon.
Oh, I got one.
Sure. You can just go. Yeah.
All right. This is gonna make your lips big, like really big, like bigger than your head. Even though.
Yeah, I'm a plastic surgeon. I only operate on Barbie dolls.
Joke.
Okay, anyways. Alright, so I'm really precise. I'm a plastic surgeon. So precise that I use plastic utensils to do surgery.
Okay, here's some
one.
melted plastic.
Because the Earth Day is coming up, I decided we're gonna use all the plastic that the turtles have been eating to fix your butt.
Yeah, sure.
I got one.
Sure.
Okay, why is my surgeon made out of plastic? Excuse me, sir, I want a refund. I paid $18,000 for this. He is made out of plastic. He can't even talk.
Okay. So I have two options for what you can look like. You can either look like Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. You choose.
Okay, so since plastic kind of harms the environment, I think we should use metal instead of plastic.
Little lip filler for you, little bit for me.
Okay, now we're gonna go with another job. World's worst chef.
I got one.
Hey, look at me. I'm a rat cooking a meal. Wee.
I got one. All right, so we just put it on the stove, crank it up to 300 degrees, crank it up to 80 minutes, and just sit back and wait for it to be ready. 80 minutes later. Oh God, my house is burning. Someone called 911. I was too busy on my phone. I didn't pay attention to the food.
We have an F in our health inspection rating. F for fantastic, that is. Mamma mia.
Oh, you want to know why the hamburger is half eaten? Well, because I tried to taste it to see if it was good, obviously.
The secret ingredient in our food is Lysol.
Don't worry. I told you I'm a professional at this. I can make amazing food, remember? I went to law school. I'm good at this.
Lost. I get it.
All right. I call this meal a hot pocket and some pizza rolls.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to our next job. World's worst dog walker.
I walk cats.
Arf, arf. I walk the people.
Hey boy, you want a Snicker bar? Hey boy, you want a Snicker bar?
They're just like too many. I don't understand what's the point. Like, do they really need all these dogs? I think we can like spare a couple.
This dog collar promotes slavery. I'm not gonna walk your dog.
Oh my.
I think the mic isn't working. Let's move on to world's worst end of quarantine.
All right, can I go?
Yeah, sure.
Can I start? All right. Oh man, it's so good. Let's go gather like 500 million people to celebrate. 2 days later. Oh God, the virus is back. I totally shouldn't have gathered that many people.
Oh yeah, finally we're outside.
So glad quarantine is over. get to go to school, see people I don't like, go to detention. Oh, this is the life.
Buzz.
Wait, it's over? I want to go back, please.
Buzz.
I got one.
Sure.
You're telling me that I don't get 5 hours of homework a day like I got in the quarantine.
Buzz.
This is
During quarantine, I stayed in my house to play Xbox. And now, not during quarantine, I'm stuck in my house doing homework.
Taxi.
Whoa!
oh
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, now we're gonna have Carolyn doing some stand-up.
All right. Hi, everybody. So it's been about, I want to say 2 years that we've been in quarantine. And I mean, I like it, but my family is starting to drive me a little bit insane because, I don't know, we've just been together for so long. We've had to, divide up the house because, something's always wrong. Either, I'm spending way too much time in the bathroom, or I'm doing YouTube when I'm not supposed to, the fire alarm is going off. It's just all things that are just going wrong. And the one thing that we can do kind of safely as a family is play Wii tennis. And it's basically just virtual tennis. It's nice. It's a good way to relieve stress. But sometimes my dad will relieve a little bit more than stress because whenever we play, he farts, okay? And he farts a lot, all right? And they're not just these little ones. They're like the longest, loudest ones that you could ever imagine. And they're so noxious. I can't tell you how many times I've had to play with my nose held or left the room or made this face. And I'm normally the closest one to him because we're on the same team, so that just makes it even more unbearable. And then if you just combine that with my mom's burps, which kind of sounds like she's croaking like a frog, I think our house is just gonna spontaneously combust because we haven't opened a door or a window in so long that, our house just can't take all the buildup of the gas. And it's not gonna be fun, especially since we don't have anywhere else to go. And now that I've been here, I've sort of noticed that it's not just my family that's going a little bit insane. It's also my hamster, because we found her one day sort of at the window and just sort of clawing at it. And we don't know how she got there, because we just woke up and the tube fell that she crawls through. And I like to imagine that she sort of Matrix jumped over the bed onto my nightstand and then just did a 360 cartwheel onto the radiator to just keep clawing at the window. She could have at least brought a hamster shovel or something to dig her way out. And she's never really been outside either, so I don't really know what she would do. But, her eyes just sort of told me, let me out! I've never been outside, but let me out anyway! And she has 3 legs, so, that just makes this even more confusing. Honestly, I don't really know what's happening to anyone in this household. My mom has decided to wash everything that comes into the house. And I told her to gather some items that she has washed, and I was gonna sort of riff on them. So, okay, here we have a full bottle of soap that she washed. She washed soap. So, yeah, I don't think you need to say anything else about that. Okay, we have some olives. There's a lot of juice in here. Oh my god. So she washed these. It's probably this probably isn't just juice. There's probably soap in here stuff. Look, it's bubbling. And like, okay. All right. Next we have some table blend seasoning. This was also very nicely cleaned. We probably have some, I don't know, fragments of the sink in here. Because, like, I'm surprised that the label isn't, like, frayed. Because when she washes these, like, she really scrubs them. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the day this was, like, half full because it accidentally got opened while she was cleaning it. Then we have some pasta, and these are little, like, flakes of it. I mean, I don't know about that. I prefer angel hair, personally. And I wouldn't be surprised if she opened this already and individually washed every single grain. Because honestly, that's just so crazy she's gone. And I mean, I don't know. I just think, I don't know. Honestly, like, I really can't. And then we have some breadcrumbs. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna open it because they're gonna go everywhere. Apparently they're America's favorite. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, honestly, like, we're probably just gonna have these for dinner because we're like, all we really have here is like condiments and soap, and I'm not gonna eat soap for dinner, so this is probably my dinner for tonight. And while I was digging through my drawer, I found some Purell that is probably like years old. It's like in this little jar, and there's only like half of it left. But I was like telling my mom that I found it, and she was like, "Wow, it's worth $1,000." And I mean, yeah, it probably is. So, yeah, thank you. I will be here all night and all day because we can't leave. So, yeah. Next to the virtual comedy stage, it's Ami for stand-up. Woo!
Hey everyone, so I'm going to talk to you about something I'm anxious about. I'm really very scared that during my college interview, they'll ask me what my favorite movie is. Now, my mantra is honesty is the best policy. This does not work for colleges because I'd say Wolf of Wall Street, man. Nothing on earth beats Leonardo DiCaprio tumbling down the steps when he's jacked on Quaaludes. The interviewer would give me a big X and tell me to scram, like, just go, kid, just go. You know you're not getting into this college. And I've decided to research some classic movies that I could say are my favorite movies. Of course, they're too boring to watch, so I just read the Wikipedia plot summary, but who would know? Well, my favorite movie is Casablanca. I find that a good 1940s romance is so my thing. I mean, Humphrey Bogart, the best actor who was on earth. I find that the black and white screen adds a new layer of complexity as opposed to color. I've watched the movie 10 times and I just realized Casablanca is the name of a city in Morocco. Who knew? Who knew? Or I could be even more likable. My favorite movie, Citizen Kane, of course. As an aspiring journalist, I too tried to investigate the word rosebud. Such a unique, mysterious word, rosebud. Here's my 100-page thesis on the most intricate word in humanity. Wouldn't you agree? Anyone who says that those two movies are their favorite are either liars or 85-year-old grandmas who have 7 cats, one who is named Rosebud, of course. Thank you, that's my time. Okay, so we are gonna have our last improv game, hitchhiking. And it's last, but certainly not least, we're gonna bring Vince, Justin, Ben, and Harrison up to the stage, but not right now. Everyone but Justin, shut off your video. Justin is gonna be driving to Atlantis, and let's go over the emotions. Justin, you are gonna have excessive cleaning. Then let me just look at the order. Ben, you're going to be dramatic. Vince, you're going to be innocent, pure. And Harrison, you're going to be bubbly. So without further ado, I present you Hitchhiking.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Atlantis. It's so clean there because it's submerged underwater. Oh, I'm gonna bring all my soap and stuff, all my cleaning products. It's gonna be so good. Well, better get started. Oh, the gas pedal, a little dirty. Gotta get my clean.
Oh
cleaning.
oh my gosh. I've been really needing a ride. Oh my gosh. It's just so terrible outside. Oh my
You know, I'll
gosh.
consider it, but when was the last time you took a shower?
I don't know. It feels like ages ago. Maybe years.
Yeah, that doesn't sit well with me, but sure, come on in.
Oh no.
Here, just sit on this pad. Please don't get my car dirty. It's so clean.
Okay.
Hey, holding up the
Oh,
sign.
hello.
Can I get in?
Are you clean?
Maybe.
Or do I need to give you a
Good.
sponge bath before we come in?
Of course I'm clean.
Okay.
Here,
And
give me
sit
that
on this
sponge.
pad as well.
I feel like I'm
Green.
going to...
All right, now it's clean. All right, can I get in the car?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
yes.
Yeah,
Of
come
course.
on. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, I want to go to it.
Hey, how you doing? You wanna like?
I'm
Sure, come
doing
in.
great,
Yeah.
man. I mean, like, it's like life is so
Yeah, come on
good,
in.
you know?
Oh my god, yeah. Look,
Okay,
how is this car so clean? Oh my god.
It's like
Oh,
so
that's
clean.
amazing. It's amazing how it's so clean.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
like
I love
it's
it,
really
man. I
clean.
This
love
is so
it.
clean.
It's so clean.
I love this. I'm enjoying this so much.
Ugh,
Me
like,
too, bro.
I feel
Like,
so happy.
why look at the negative side of things?
Yeah,
the
exactly.
happy side.
Oh no! The
Why be
car's
a
at maximum
pessimist?
capacity. Would anyone like to be a deer and get out?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's start with Harrison. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, this is my stop, so peace.
Bye.
See y'all.
Who is that guy?
Like, please.
I don't know much.
I don't really know that much about it. Are you like new?
I don't know. All I know is that this car's at maximum capacity again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
get
dude,
off.
I think I gotta get out. Like, we're at 234 East
Yeah.
35th Street. See ya.
Yeah. Well, bye.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. My gosh.
terrible.
So
Terrible.
miserable.
The car was at maximum capacity, but now it's not.
Oh
Oh,
no.
how a happy
You know, I
ending.
can't take your criticism of telling me I'm not clean. I am going. I am going.
No,
I am going.
no. Thank God he left. Alright, now we can have a clean trip into Atlantis. Oh wait, I just realized if I go underwater I'm gonna die. Well, it's worth it, because I'm gonna be sparkling clean.
Taxi!
No!
Let's get the whole cast back here one last time. Give it up for your host this afternoon, Ami! And then we have Harrison, Justin,